Happy Friday! Well, we made it to the last day of classes for the 2019-2020 school year. First, I'd like to say thank you to all the families that have hung in there, done all the work, helped their children adjust to this new kind of approach to education during these last couple of months. What an exciting time, and what an interesting time, and what a challenging time. But I would say thank you so much, one, to our teachers, two, to our families, three, to the students who've hung in there and continue to work hard through this whole time. Yesterday I was here at the school having fun with watching the middle school drive-by pickup for their books and supplies. Quite enjoyable. It was great to see everybody. This morning we'll be doing the drive-by pickup for books and supplies for the lower school. I can't wait to see all the lower school students. I've missed them. I've missed all of our students. Lower school especially, because they typically come in the side door where I am every morning, and I've missed seeing them to start my day. I know that many of you are interested in what's next. Well, I think what I would tell you is what's next. Our plan is to try to start school in the building with students and teachers in the fall. That's our goal. We're going to have lots of protocols and lots of things in place that will make that a reasonable thing to do and a safe thing to do for our students and for our teachers. It's important that we have great time to work on it. As you know, summer school is not happening this year. That gives us all summer to work on the details. We're also working on 2 or 3 other alternatives, and we will be working on those during the month of June, trying to fine-tune them. So we're going to have about 3 to 4 different approaches to how school will be done next year in different scenarios. If something happens while we're in school and we're trying to get to have a regular school year. It's all going to be an interesting time, but I can tell you that the administrative team will be working hard to work on all of those alternatives. The main thing I would also tell you is that we're fortunate that we have a large building, and we actually have 2 campuses, and we have a building at the other campus, the Science Center. And that allows us to have more and more space for social distancing and those kind of things. Please know that you made a great choice when you chose to be at Lake Hill. One of those choices was made because we're a small school. And the good news is that right now this may pay off to be our advantage and to be your advantage, because we have lots of space, we have small class sizes, we can spread out our campus to 2 campuses and have it where we can have safe and plenty of distance for everybody. You know, we have about 62 adults in this building and 300 students. If you do the math, that's 1 for every 5 students or so, and we're going to take care of your children. That's what we're here for. That's what we've been here for the past 50 years to do, is to make sure your children have what they need, have us to respond to, and we're so proud to know that we have them here at Lake Hill. Your children are important to us. They've always been important to us. We want this to be the best year you've ever had when we start school in the fall. Again, our plan is to start school with all of our kids in the school, all of our teachers here, having a traditional, with some, I'm sure, some tweaks to make it all work, but we do plan to have them here at school. That's our plan for the moment. Now, obviously, the government and health experts may help us make some modifications to that plan as we go along, but I'm excited that we're working on those plans. For the last 8 weeks, I've been in weekly meetings with all the independent schools in Dallas, Texas that are in our organization, some of the best schools in the country, including ours, every week, and those will continue. Also with regional heads of school. I'm in those meetings bi-weekly. We have plenty of organizations that we belong to that are also advising us, and we have a wonderful board of directors who's keeping the eye on the ball in this case and making sure we have everything the way it needs to be. Speaking of the board of directors, we are looking at some alternative financing opportunities, and hopefully those will be rolled out here in the next few days. I think it is important for me to say it's also helpful for us to collect tuition. I know it's June 1st coming up pretty quick, and we'll have some information about financing in the next few days. However, thank you for those who have already paid your tuition for June 1. We need that money to help us continue to function and continue to be on the right path. We're in great shape thanks to our board, thanks to a lot of years of very successful operations, and thanks to you, and thanks to the gifts that you've made over the years. It is an interesting time. It's an exciting time. One fact that I can give you today that is a takeaway for you, hopefully will make many of you feel good about the future, is that we are hiring a full-time nurse for the school year who will be here to help us as we maneuver through these interesting times and interesting protocols and health safety approaches. So thank you for the time to watch the video this morning. Thank you for all of your passion throughout the school year. Thank you for all your gifts. Thank you for all your encouragement, support. Again, what a treat to see students yesterday in the drive-through. It's the biggest part. It's the reason I'm here. It's the reason all of our adults in this building are here, to make sure that we have connections with your children, because they're important to us. They're what makes the difference. They're what makes this school special. You make it special as parents with all that you do. I'd like to thank Lydia Perry and James Perry, who've worked really hard this school year with their committees. Lydia and the Parents Club raised $187,000 this year from the Parents Club as a gift to the school. Though most of those funds came from you. You were supportive of everything we tried to do. So thank you for helping us, a small prep school that's able to be nimble because we're small. We can adjust quickly. We're adjusting 300, 350 students to a situation. So we're very different than a public school or a large school, because we can adapt. We can adapt quickly. So thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for your support. I look forward to speaking with you again very soon. I hope you have a really happy Friday. Thank you.